22nd century. It's an era of peace and harmony throughout the universe. From outer space, ruthless aliens from a dying solar system attack planet Earth to make it their own. For mankind, there is one hope. A top-secret weapon. A ship that can fight the invaders on the seas or in space. A super ship, codenamed Thundersub.
The year 2052, the Federated Nations of Earth govern the entire world. Mankind has learned at last to live in peace. But then, from far off in space, comes Terror Star, a gigantic satellite carrying the Death Force, an army of refugees from the dead planet of Gotham. In their first all-out attack, the Death Force wipes out 90% of the Earth's population. An army of occupation establishes a network of sea fortresses that also produce heavy water, the aliens' principal source of energy. Terror Star orbits the Earth, a grim reminder that the aliens intend to stay. The Earth's only hope in the struggle to break Terror Star's total domination rests with the War Ministry's top-secret weapon, Thundersub. Thundersub, under the command of Captain Noah and the Thunder Team, the young crew of Thundersub's sister ship Tempest Jr., are desperately trying to prevent the aliens from altering the Earth's gravity and atmosphere to suit their own needs. Thundersub is patrolling the Pacific, systematically destroying all Death Force bases involved in the construction of a gravity control reactor. But it's a huge task, even for Thundersub.
Prepare to alter course to north-northwest.
Roger, sir. May I ask why we're altering course, sir?
We've spotted a malfunctioning enemy tracker.
Ah, so they'll assume we've held to our present heading when actually...
Yes, we've changed course completely, Weber.
Roger. They'll lose us. Alter course to north-northwest.
Governor Gulf, is this true? All our Marshall Island bases have been destroyed.
Yes, General Z. And not only that, the Earthlings seem to have found out about our gravity control project.
Admiral Zogel is the commander of our Pacific forces. Can he do nothing? And what of Colonel Lupus, Strategic Air Commander? He's lost close to half his fighters.
It pains me to have to say this, Your Excellency, but I have lost faith in both Zogel and Lupus. They claim they lack the necessary weapons to subdue the warship, but I think their combat strategy is at fault.
Earth Governor, if I were you, I wouldn't accuse them too hastily. Gulf, those men are your subordinates. They report to you directly. Every combat strategy they employ must first be approved by you personally. Is that not correct?
Oh, I'm not saying they're incompetent, sire.
Then what are you saying?
Sire, I'd simply like to suggest that they be transferred. Have them sent to another zone and replace them. Let Admiral Bork take over.
Request denied. Certainly Zogel must shoulder some of the blame for our shameful performance in the Pacific Zone. But the ultimate responsibility lies with you, Gulf.
Sire.
Eliminating the Earthlings is your responsibility and yours alone. See that you do it.
Yes, sire.
General C sounds displeased, sir.
Bork, hello. You're right, our ruler isn't pleased, but we are going to change that. I'm going to do everything in my power to have you appointed Commander-in-Chief of our Pacific forces.
You'd like me to finish that warship Thundersub?
Exactly.
Zogel and Lupus have proven that the assignment's too big for them. I want a man I can count on to finish the job.
Well, I hope you manage it, sir.
I'll manage it, don't worry.
Captain,
Yes.
the clouds are clearing. If we stay on the surface, we could be spotted.
Right. We'll submerge it once and maintain our course to the south. Weber, take her down to cruising depth 400.
Roger. Submerge. Cruising depth 400. Depth 400, sir.
Engine systems normal. Underwater navigation systems normal.
Very well. Maintain present depth, hard to starboard, bearing 165.
Aye, aye, sir. Hard to starboard, bearing 165.
The Death Force must be under the impression that we're still heading north, right, Captain Noah?
Well, I hope so, Spencer, but I wouldn't count on it. They're no fools.
Capilla, wait, you're making a mistake.
What is it?
Captain, we want to get off this ship.
Why, Capilla?
Captain, we have no business here. We belong back in our home island, Gypsy Atoll, as man and wife.
Capilla, I'm aware of your feelings for Tara, but you must know you can't go back there. It's in ruins after we bombed the enemy base.
We know that, Captain.
I see. You want to rebuild your home, Capilla.
Well, Captain, we want to try.
Are you sure, Capilla?
Capilla, there's nothing left. It would take longer than your lifetime. Why must you go?
Because of this.
I've seen that before.
Capilla!
Yes, the reconnaissance mission.
Yes, I picked it up. It was my father's. He was wearing it when the first Death Force troops landed on Gypsy Atoll, Colin.
Father!
You can't go off to the fields now. The invaders will kill you.
But if I stay here, my crops will be completely destroyed, Capilla.
That doesn't matter, Father. When the invaders leave, we'll plant new crops.
No, that is not my way, son. I am a farmer. Those crops are my living, and my home is my life. If they want to destroy it, they'll have to destroy me with it. But you will carry on.
I never saw him again. When I found this pendant, I knew it was a sign that it was my duty to return to Gypsy Atoll. Tara wants to go with me.
Father! Father!
Colin! Go to Research Center, N1, Thundersub.
Father! Father! Captain, please, Captain, let them go. Perhaps finding that pendant was some sort of sign, as a pendant once was for me. Thundersub has rid the Marshall Islands of the Death Force. Perhaps the force of love could return things to the way they were.
I'm sorry.
But sir...
Out of the question. It would be far too risky for them.
Risky?
That's right. We eliminated the enemy forces there, it's true. But for all we know, they plan to send more troops in. If they reoccupy the Marshall Islands, I couldn't guarantee their safety, Colin. I hope you understand my position, Capilla.
But, sir, if the enemy returns, we'll hide in the underground cavern.
That's right, sir. They'd be safe in that cavern.
No, that's not good enough. If you'd have to live in a cavern, you're better off here with us.
Captain, I'm begging you. Let us go. We want to make Gypsy Atoll green and beautiful again. We want the sea to be alive with tropical fish, the land to be covered with palm trees and beautiful flowers, the way it was in the old days, before the invaders came.
If I could, I would grant your wish, Capilla. But as your captain, I'm afraid I can't allow it.
Captain! Captain, please!
Capilla, it's no use. He won't change his mind for you. Let me try. Captain, you must let Tara and Capilla return to Gypsy Atoll. It's their home. Life is pointless for them anywhere else. Can't you see that? Or has your devotion to duty blinded you to what's best for them? As it did once before. I had a father once, a man who was warm and loving and kind. Have I lost him forever, Captain?
Anna, my daughter. Anna's become such a responsible child. She takes good care of her brothers.
Well, she didn't have much choice with my being here in hospital so much of the time and you off sailing the 7 seas for most of the year.
Darling,
Yes, dear.
I've been asked to be part of a top-secret project. It would mean not getting home again for a long time.
I see.
Darling, just say the word and I'll turn them down. If the project weren't so important, I wouldn't even consider it.
But if the project is important, then you must accept it. I'll get well and we'll live a normal life together when you get back.
I won't even be allowed a weekend pass for over a year.
I see. Well, we'll manage. I have Anna and the boys to cheer me up. And maybe in a year, I can beat this illness once and for all.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, dear. I knew you wouldn't always be with me when I married you.
Captain? Captain Noah?
Grogan?
Yes, sir.
Come in. Well?
Well, sir, I came to see if you needed anything, sir.
Tell me, Grogan.
Yes, sir?
Am I cold and insensitive, do you think?
No, sir. Who told you that?
My daughter, Anna.
Anna? But why?
She thinks I'm being cruel, not allowing Tara and Capilla to return to Gypsy Atoll. She thinks my devotion to duty has made me inhuman. I can't help thinking she might be right. I take my responsibility so seriously. Maybe I have lost touch with the warm and caring side of my nature. It's not a thought I enjoy.
Don't worry, sir. You made the right decision. As a captain, you had no choice.
As a captain, yes, but as a human being... Yes.
Captain, Capilla and Tara have disappeared.
Right, I'm on my way. Still no sign of them, Weber?
It's all your fault. You wouldn't let them go, so they're trying to get back to Gypsy.
Enough, Anna. Take it up with the captain later. Try the hospital.
We have, sir. They're not there. But they must still be on board. I think they're hiding someplace out of range of our cameras.
Yes, but where, I wonder? This is a very big ship.
There they are.
They're hiding in a torpedo tube.
Capilla,
Tara!
you worried us half to death.
You really are determined, aren't you, to go back to that island? Very well. I won't stand in your way any longer.
But, Captain, you mustn't.
Come here.
Captain, you can't. You know how risky it would be.
Grogan, if I don't let them go, they'll jump ship the first chance they get and go back there anyway. Would you rather I lock them up? No, I think it would be wiser to let them go and wish them luck, Grogan. Where's the chef? Has anybody seen him?
Chef Pierre at your service. I await your orders, Captain.
You mentioned once that you're a justice of the peace as well as a chef.
It's true, Captain, very true.
Good. I want you to marry Tara and Capilla at once.
Gladly, sir. I'm honored you surrendered that privilege to me.
Have you married a lot of people before?
None, actually, but I've seen it done so often in the movies, I know the whole ceremony by heart.
Tell Weber to reverse course to Gypsy Atoll, Grogan.
Roger, sir. This sounds like fun.
That's wonderful.
All set?
There. Good. Let us begin. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today, etc., etc. Capilla, do you love Tara?
I do.
Tara, will you love your Capilla from this day forth in all kinds of weather?
I will.
Then we are ready for the ring. Do you have it with you, Capilla?
No, I don't have any ring.
Eh? No ring? Now what? There's nothing in my cookbook about that.
Wait. My pendant. Would that be good enough?
Wonderful. Just put it around her neck and you are man and wife.
Don't they look happy, Anna?
Excuse me, Captain. We're now approaching Gypsy Atoll. Could you come to the bridge?
Right away. Thank you, Weber. Right, Spencer. Let's see what we've got.
Situation unchanged since we've bombarded the island, sir. No enemy activity.
Roger. Take her up to bridge depth and cut all engines. Radar, keep your eye on anything that moves.
Yes, sir.
Here goes. That's it. You're all set. That food should last for quite a while. And we threw in some tools and seeds for you to help with your farming. I'll miss you both.
We all will. Goodbye, Colin. Goodbye, Captain Carter. We'll be thinking of you often.
Don't worry. We'll meet again. You better be going.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye. Best of luck.
Goodbye, Colin.
Goodbye. Thank Captain Noah for us.
I will.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Seeing them together makes me want to beat the Death Force more than ever.
I know what you mean, Benton.
Well, back to your stations, everyone. We'd better get moving.
All hands, prepare to submerge.
You mean he plans to send most of the fleet to the Indian Ocean, Admiral?
That's right, Lupus. The order came from Gulf himself.
Ridiculous. Did you try to talk him out of it?
You wouldn't listen. He says the Spacecan satellite spotted Thundersub heading north. He's afraid it might be going after our headquarters on Earth in the Sahara Desert region.
Preposterous. Thundersub is still somewhere in the South Pacific.
Nevertheless, you have your orders.
Orders I don't intend to follow. I need those troops.
I sympathize, Lupus, but I wouldn't do anything rash that you might regret.
I'll go appeal to Gulf directly, Admiral.
It's a waste of time. I've already tried.
That fool Gulf may let you slip through his fingers. But I won't, Thundersub. I'll get my revenge someday. I swear it.